You are the director for the right story that needs to be told. Cast smartly. In the time before COVID-19, if you've ever seen a great play in action and had a knockout moving experience journeying with the characters from beginning to end, what you were likely seeing was how the stage director prepared the actor for their role. The director must help the actor see who they are and who they need to be in the scope of the play for us, before the actor painfully decides to become a director and horribly miscast themselves. How many times have you seen this when you meet a witness for the first time? But a bad actor can never be blamed on the actor, only the director. Same goes with your client. If we look at a great movie or play, the core question the audience wants to see answered is, whether they are aware of it or not, how is the hero fighting to overcome their challenges, their obstacles, their pain? Isn't that why we go to the theater or the movies? The hero's fight becomes the audience's fight. And before you know it, we care about someone who on the surface is so seemingly different than us. The greatest stage and film directors have to have this understanding of character in their spines. Otherwise, all the special effects in the world will be powerless to make us care. We care because of what always gets our attention: great characters in pursuit of a great goal. This is absolutely no different than what your jurors are looking for in your client, although they don't necessarily know it. Why? Because they're expecting to hear the victim story. Don't ever give them that satisfaction, but you do a lot. And one of my all-time favorite subjects is the underdog story. We all love the underdog story, but I will ask any trial lawyer this question, and 99.9% of the time we'll get a very clear response when I ask the question. Well, Jesse, we all love someone who doesn't give up. And that's the stock answer. Yeah, sure. Yet how many times in the case narrative and delivery to the jurors do we see the exact opposite? How many times do we see the whining story versus the winning story? How many times do trial lawyers get the story wrong, telling the victim story, not the victor story? From my perspective, painfully, far too many. So in my book, you have a direct spotlight on both the problem, and that's the victim trap for both you and your client, and the solution, the victor story, to help inspire you to embrace the problem for both you and your client. And you'll have a new focus and a new action pattern, being able to frame your case and present your client's story and your villain story, as you'll learn about in preparing the adverse witness, in the right way. But let's not kid ourselves. I mean, you're watching this video to help you win your case. And this is why the tagline, "How to Tell the Winning Story," is right after witness preparation in my book. You get it right with your client and you framed your entire case the right way when you've made the decision to always tell the victor story. This is a winning strategy that works. I've seen it unfold powerfully before jurors on multi-million-dollar verdict wins with trial teams across the country. And I've seen it transform lives beyond the courtroom stage. The process is simple. I believe it's playable. It's actionable, as we say in the theater. And more importantly, it's freaking fun. So you always want to tell the victor story, the story of strength and hope despite the pain. Your message to your jurors should always be this, whether you actually say these words or not: my client is not their pain. They are the strength, keyword strength, of trying, keyword trying, strength in trying to overcome their pain. Tell this true story and watch what happens. Check out my book, Witness Preparation, How to Tell the Winning Story, at Trial Guides, and jump into a Tell the Winning Story workshop online or in person at tellthewinningstory.com. I look forward to helping you tell the right story to win your next case.